It's the biggest crackdown ever of American passenger bus operators and mostly affects bus transport in Chinatowns along the east coast of the United States. More than 24 companies, many of them operating what's known as Chinatown buses, have been forced to close because of safety violations. CCTV's Karina Huber has more.
Chinatown buses, centered in Chinatowns across the east coast of the United States, are a cheap alternative for passengers wanting to travel on the eastern seaboard. A one-way trip from New York City to Virginia Beach costs $30. That's half the regular fare on competitors' buses. But questions have been raised about their safety after the U.S. Department of Transportation ordered 26 Chinatown bus companies to cease operating.
The crackdown comes after a series of bus accidents, including one in New York City last year that killed 15 passengers. A federal investigation has just concluded the driver of that bus hadn't slept for 3 days before the accident.
The companies ordered to shut down were part of a network of 3 main operators: Apex Bus, I-95 Coach, and New Century Travel. The companies are accused of not checking drivers' backgrounds, failing to test them for drugs or alcohol, or verify they had valid driver's licenses. They allegedly didn't ensure drivers get enough rest between trips and used buses that are unsafe. In a statement, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration said, "Each time we shut them down in the past, the 3 networks used loopholes to recreate themselves or reincarnate." The bus industry says not all Chinatown buses are unsafe.
This is not an indictment of the entire industry. This is rather a very, very select enforcement of 26 companies that have continuously flaunted the laws and have broken the laws to the point where the federal government said enough.
Statistics show most deaths result from passengers being ejected from buses when they roll over. Because of that, safety advocates want more regulation, including rules that would force passengers to wear seatbelts. But proposals to do so have stalled in Congress for decades. Karina Huber, CCTV, New York.